Hi, my name is Tulin, or better known as Coach Tulin, and I am a plus-size health and fitness coach. What does that mean? Well, let me explain. I should go back. I have started and stopped so many times. As a woman with PCOS, insulin resistance, hypothyroid, chronic exhaustion, migraines, high blood pressure, you name it, not being able to walk up a set of steps, not being able to chase my kids, having the doctors telling me basically I'm going to turn into Fiona from Shrek. At one point I'd lost half my head of hair, and I had hair growing out of my face and cystic acne and infertility issues. The list is long. I've been told a lot of things in my life. I've had those closest to me not be supportive. I've had the doctors that I've turned to asking for help wash their hands of me, to quote one. I've had personal trainers and people at gyms and those who felt that they had the place in their heart to tell me that I should just eat less and exercise, and what's wrong with me, making me feel like a hypochondriac. This is where I started. About a year and a half ago, a little over a year and a half ago, I decided that I was going to start with insanity. I was tired of being sick. I was tired of struggling up the 12 set of steps in front of my apartment and in the little balcony in front of my place, putting the keys in my door, being so out of breath, having to rest halfway up those 12 steps, my heart pounding so fast, the blood pressure in my ears, my world going gray, feeling like I was going to pass out. I finally decided that it was time for me to take my health in my hands, not because I hated myself, not because I hated who I was, but because I was tired of feeling sick, and I knew that I had to do the best that I could. You see, we were a homeless family of 4 at one point. We had lost it all. So health insurance wasn't an option. I knew that everything was in my hands, and I watched my husband in a 300 square foot hotel room start insanity on his hands and knees because he lost his ability to walk due to MS. We had nothing left but a glimmer of hope, and this idea of being so insane and starting insanity at 330 pounds, I knew I was having a cardiovascular issue, and I knew I needed to move, and so I did. When they jumped, I did a slight knee raise because my belly was halfway down my knees at 330 pounds. When they did things side to side, I would just sidestep like this. Today I stand at 252 pounds. In 1 year, I lost 75 pounds, 7 dress sizes, 80 inches, and got control of my health. I am symptom-free. It doesn't mean that those things don't exist in my world anymore. It just means that I have such a game plan in place that I can keep those symptoms and those problems at bay. And I recognize that so much of this is in my hands. I too try to out-exercise a bad diet. I too felt like the odd woman out. So let me tell you a little bit about what I do. I'm a Beachbody health and fitness coach, but unlike any other you have seen, my goal in my groups is to create groups that are consistent with women who are plus size, PCOS, insulin resistant, and hypothyroid, or a combination thereof. You are not the odd woman out in the group. There is nothing that you can share in this small group of women that we haven't experienced ourselves, or that we can't help support you through it. I help you on a journey to health, because you see, my life changed when I decided it was time to focus on my health and not the scale, because the scale only measures my relationship to gravity. It can't measure the amount of fat loss that I've had, or the regaining of my health, or those non-scale victories that I have on a daily basis that I celebrate and help women like me to celebrate in my support groups. The demand was so overwhelming during my journey as I shared it online for personal accountability that I actually changed careers right before my 40th birthday and became a full-time Beachbody coach as of 9/1, because there were so many women that needed my help, and it was impossible to try to carry my full-time career in this. I decided to dedicate myself once again to other women. This is what I do. I'm looking for women who are also looking to help change other women's lives who are like you and I, because I can't handle the demand. I can only select a small portion of people on a monthly basis, and so many people need our help. So I'm looking for women who want to help other women change their lives while changing their own, while being a chick on the journey. That's what I call myself. I'm just a chick on the journey. And women who are looking for a support group utilizing the tools that I have in an understanding environment, helping you gain the successes you need in manageable layers to help change your life. So if you have any questions, I posted below a couple of ways to get in contact with me. Please reach out to me. I'd love to help you out.